How's it going, guys? So I want to give you a quick and skinny on 2011 YZ250F that came to me. The customer said that he bought it in the fall just before winter. The guy showed it to him, started it up, it ran great, and then he parked it all winter. So anyway, so he brings it to me. It will not start, absolutely won't start. I tried, and he can't get it to start, so he changed the spark plug and cleaned the air filter, and still wouldn't start. So he brought it to me, and I checked it over, a quick little check, and I noticed it was very low on compression. This is the 5-valve YZ cams and all that jazz. So got 3 intake valves and 2 exhaust valves. So anyways, I just took it through one stroke with the Kickstarter. I knew it was low on compression. So the first thing I did was dive into the valve train. And sure enough, the 3 intake valves were very little tolerance, 0.05 tolerance, almost to 0. And let me tell you folks, it's usually the intake valves on these bikes, because those are the valves that handle the dirty air coming through that air filter. And I cleaned this air filter, the air filter was full of sand. So long story short is the valves were out of spec, got them all adjusted. I always adjust the intakes on the high side of the spec, so it actually will run for quite a while and start up easily for quite some time until it wears out. And as they wear, they lose tolerance. The exhaust, not so much. I don't really worry too much about the exhaust. I just try to get them middle spec, maybe on the high end of the spec. Clean the carburetor. If you're going to do a valve job, clean the carburetor. You're already in there, clean that carburetor. My new motto is I'm going to start making a video of every bike I do, because I don't like to give a bike to somebody after I haven't tried it. Because you can't just pour these things out of a shop and you did all this work and then they take it out and try it out and you get it hot and you shift the gears and it don't run very good. So I've always done this, I just never took videos of it, but I always take them for a good spin to make sure that they're good. I want to bring it back and make sure it's not overheating. I want to roll down on the floor and make sure it's not stalling out or, you know, doing anything silly. So we're going to take this bike for a little ride, make sure it's good. So we set the valve, clean the carburetor. That's all I did to this. I tightened the chain up, did a few little odds and ends, but nothing major. But this thing would not run, and we're going to go try it out right now. So it hasn't even ran today. I just dragged it out. And I haven't started in about a month because the guy hasn't come got it. But whatever, it is what it is. But let's go try it out. We're just going to go just in the neighborhood, just a light, easy little rip. I'm in my tennis shoes here, so it's not going to be anything too crazy. But let's see. So pop her in neutral. So in the manual and all that stuff is these 4 strokes, you don't give them any throttle. You just kick them. So let's try that. Just go gently through the stroke till you feel a little bit of a notch. I got one. Oh, there you go. Started right up. Thing hasn't started in a couple of weeks, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's a sweet little bike too. But he did want me to go through the whole bike and check it out, so I don't feel bad taking it for a little test ride. Carbureted bike. That's why I clean the carburetor. You'd be surprised how easy a pilot gets that's not even plugged right solid up, but a little bit, and it makes a huge difference on how the bike's going to run. That's a jet. like a lot more than a fuel injection bike. It's a lot easier to figure out. Yeah, that's not pretty good. Running good. Doesn't have much power until it revs out, but when it revs out, it gets up the road. Brakes are pretty strong, not TTM strong, but pretty strong. Sounds smooth. Idling gear. My carburetor settings are good, and I think the valves are set good. They'll last a long time. And yeah, I like this bike. Clutch works good. Aftermarket exhaust on it. It does sound good. Pulls hard. I like it. This is, you know, this thing, it's not a 450 and it's not a 300, but it's pretty darn close. And I think you could probably go faster on one of these just because they're a little more docile. But this thing's great. 2011 used bike, you know, clean the valve, clean the carburetor, runs perfectly. Probably got a seal on it, and I fixed it for cheap for them. So that's cool too, whatever. Here's what it is. So I hope you like the video. 2011 YZ250 after a good valve shift, carburetor clean. Tune in, subscribe, like, do all that stuff, help us out. And that's all, folks. It's so dusty. Oh, I hit one. Whoa. Oh. Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh.
Pound the subscribe button.